Hello, planner friends. I know it's been so long. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm gonna do my 2026 planner lineup, and hopefully, I can get through this whole video without coughing, sneezing, or sounding more like crap. All right, so continuing on to 2026, because it's a 2025-2026 monthly planner. We're going to continue this. I have used this since January of 2025 and it has been faithfully with me. That's why I had to like staple it and put washi tape because it tore apart. And I'm like, that's not happening. I still need this for the following year. And this is until December 2026. So this is gonna stay with me. This is where I write everything, my appointments, my child's appointments, my husband's stuff, my friends' plans, all of the events go into here. And then they go into my catch-all, all pretty and colorful. So we're gonna start with this little beautiful baby. I'm trying to find another one like this for work, like a monthly planner for 2026 for work, so I can write down like when I call the person, when I do the visit, versus like right now I have it on Microsoft Outlook, yeah, that calendar, and I have to continue to like look on my phone or look on my laptop, mostly my laptop, and I have to continue to like look there for everything when I could just take this out and just flip to it and be like, boom, there. So there's that. That's the first one. That's what we're going to continue with. And I'm going to pause and then drink water every time I transition to a new one. So for my next, I guess, like book planner that I am taking into 2026 is this daily planner that I bought from Amazon. Um, I time block here, and it was hard for me to actually find this, to be honest with you, because it's like um so I had to find one that was from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock because that's my time schedule, I guess, for the day. Then I have this follow up and then this to do and then a blank page that you can put like whatever you want. I like it. um I'm gonna hopefully, I think the last time I used this was in November. I don't use this every day, but I should, because it'll help me time block my day, which I'm trying to do. I feel like I'm more organized. And I can also put like any trainings or any like visits for work or whatever that I have going on for that day, and just time block my day accordingly. So this is going with me in 2026. So that so far we have one and two. This is like my on the go monthly planner. That's why it's so messed up, because I carry this with me in my purse everywhere. Since we're going backwards, like back to front on my catch-all, um, reading is the last thing on my catch-all. Well, this is my catch-all, and I had inserts, but I took them out. I've had bought inserts from somebody, and then I have a Notion template that I really, really love. So I don't know. I bought this in the Cyber Week sale. It's a mini and a classic reading layout. It's literally the same concept. So whichever I show you, it don't really matter. It's just the difference is the the little dashboard pages thing. So that's one, that's two, and that's three, right? And then I'll show you the big one, I guess. So this is so cute. That's one, number two, oops, number three, and this one has four. So the pages consist of, let me see if I can go up a little bit, like zoom, zoom, zoom. Um, favorite author, favorite genre, favorite book. My favorite author is Jodi Picoult. Favorite genre is I think I like nonfiction. That's not real, right? No fiction. It's fiction. And then I have one from Jodi Picoult. I think it's The Perfect Match. It's about this little boy who goes mute And I always remember it because I read it before my son was even born. It's about this little boy that goes mute, and you have to figure out like the reasoning why he went mute. And the reason is like really, really bad. So I don't know if I could read it after having a kid. Like I read it beforehand, so I don't know. And then you have this book wish list. Um, I don't really have books that I want to put on my wish list. I guess I can put books that I want to read, maybe. These are books borrowed, so from the library. Um, then this is a continuation. This is a continuation. This is daily reading tracker. So for the month, how many books did I read and stuff like that. Then you have favorite quotes and moments. So book title, author, and page, and then the quote, and then more of that. Then you have review index, so book reviewed, and then review number, which I don't really get this page, but okay. Then you have 2 pages of that, which is hilarious because I don't understand that. And then you go into the monthly reading challenge. So for the reading challenge, you have I'm committing to reading blank books this month. 100 to 10% to 100, date started, date finished, books to read, and reward for completing the challenge. Um, then you have a blank dot page, and then you have review number. Oh, date, book title, author, date started, genre, date finished, recommended by, would you recommend, format, writing, plot, characters, blah, 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 and review and thoughts. Then you have favorite quote or moment. How would you describe the book in one word, in one sentence? How did you feel when you finished? And any additional notes. And that's literally the same thing throughout the whole journal. So I'm taking this into 2026 along with my Notion template, and really getting back into my reading. All right, so moving up, I guess, in the list of stuff. We had reading, and now we have my son's planner. Put this like that actually. So, ow. I'm gonna put his name on it. And he's actually hopefully going to start using this. He's only 8, so I wanted to use this for like with him and for him. So like what is he excited? So I would ask him like what's he excited about, any important days in January, things to squeeze in. So like January 5th, school would start back up. So that would be an important day. And then friendly reminders. And then here he has the month, the whole month. So this is where he has any activities for the month of January, his priorities, any tasks, call and text. He has a bunch of friends that he could do that with. And then his goals. And then I want him to, he's going to have like he's going to have homework on like each of these. So he's going to check off his homework. He also has like this focusing medication or something like that. It's not really medication. It's it's a focusing liquid. Some, I don't know what it is, to be honest. I can't explain it. But he has to take that every day before school. So I'm gonna put that here. Like things that he does every day will be put here, but there's only 4. So I have to like hone down on the importance. So homework, that thing that liquid. And I have 2 more. So one of them would be, I want to make him like a morning emotional like checklist before he goes to school. So like how's he doing? How he woke up? How's his day gonna be? And then the last one would be his chore chart, or like tidy up his room or something like that. So every day he could do like 15 or 5 minutes if it's very tidy. He does that. Eh, and yeah, and then for the blank space he could draw. Like he could draw something, or a smiley face of how the day went or something like that for school, or how the day went in general. And yeah. Um, so that's his. I feel like it's pretty straightforward. Though all the months are the same layout. Obviously, it's just like very different. I could have found another one, but you know, I love this one because it's very colorful and he's a very bright and hyperactive kid. So I found it very perfect. All right, so this is one. That's more of like a journal. I'm not going to count that. One. This is one because that monthly planner, I don't like, I go through it by month. So it's not really like something that I do check on it every day to see what I got going on, but I transfer it over to my catch all. Like whatever happens in that week, I have that. And then the daily one, this one, I'm not going to use it every day. So this is one, like a one true one, which is my son's one. So we're going to skip home. So my catch-all right now has reading my son, home, and my overview, which is my catch-all, and then my power five, and then my goals. Right. So home is chores, so like chores that I did or whatever, and then meal plan, right? And then that's it. So what I started to do actually, I started this index method that I'm gonna share with you guys. So I'm gonna write down each room, right? And it's gonna have a different color because I have different colors. And I'm gonna write down the day that I did them. And I'm gonna also include the laundry here. So I know the last time that I did it. So I'll just go here and be like, okay, this is the last time I did it. And that's my new system. But daily or like as a checklist type of thing, I still want it. So I'm gonna probably create it on Canva and put it in my big planner because I only have the first quarter here. So after the first quarter, I could use this page as my YouTube, or I could use it as like a cleaning checklist for the month. So I could put the days here and I could put the chores and stuff. So like dishes, laundry. So I know like the day that I did it, but I know that there's things that you have to do every day. So like um, dishes, I want to do like 15-minute tidy up. That's why I'm like, this doesn't make sense because it's so big. I don't need this much space. That's why I was like, it's better for my YouTube or like another different type of thing. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I was going to put YouTube videos and then the days here. Oh, sorry, the stuff. So like film, edit, post, blah, 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 and then the names of the videos here. But I don't know if I want to do that with this. I feel like it's so big. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Or I could do that for like a quarter. So I could put January, February, and March in the videos and then do that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But the home stuff would be here. Oh, it would be here. Or after the social media. So before the notes. So it would be here. Yeah. Um and it'd be just like a home tab that I would have. And it's gonna be like 1 or 2 pages. Like it's not gonna be that bad. And it's just something that I'm gonna create. And yeah. So back to my creating mode. So talking about this one, since we're already here, this one, this short thing is gonna be short. I don't know if that noise bothers you. It bothers me. I mean, I like it. So I have this thing that's supposed to be my non-negotiables, and it's actually right here. Where is it? Ugh. It's supposed to be my power five. So wake up by 5:30, move my body for the first 13 minutes, post or engage on TikTok, Instagram, complete one finance action, and 5 minutes of mindset work. So that's my non-negotiables. And then I have an anti-distraction and energy protection plan. I have a weekly focused and fall off recovery plan. And then I have my goals for the quarter, which is probably gonna be the same maybe different. I don't know yet. I haven't done my goals. I don't even have a goal planner to be honest. Um, so yeah, so this is my Power 5, and this is how I usually have it set up. I haven't been using it. Haven't been using any of my planners for the month of December. I'm gonna just say that. So sleep, mindset, finance, movement, and social media. I put the time that I went to sleep, the time I woke up. What did I do as my mindset? So I listened to a podcast. I did my books, and I read Badass Habits. And for finance, I checked my bank account. Um, and then for movement, I did no other movement, but I did 4,700. My goal is 5,000, but for the new year, it'll be 5 to 10. So, um, so because that is my Power 5, I now have a big. So here would be, I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I don't know if it's for a mood tracker or like the good thing, like one good thing that happened that day, or like rating the day from 1 to 5 to see how it went. I don't know yet. But I do know how I'm going to use these: sleep, mindset, finance, movement, and social media. And then I put the days up here. And yeah, and I have January to February. I just have to redate the monthly because this gets covered. And yeah, so oh my gosh, did I use this? No. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I just wanted this cover. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I was gonna be like, what? So, two, right? So my Power 5 and home, and then my sons. This is my overview, my catch-all, as people call it in the planner community. I call it my overview. Um, I love this cover. I don't even watch Bridgerton, but I love this cover. um, this is my overview catch-all, I guess, for 2026. It is a Lilo and Stitch undated. So excited to finally use these. Um, and it is a vertical. So let me show you what I was using before. As my overview, this is what I mean by color. um, I have everything in color. So, and then here I would use as my to-do list any activities that me and my child have or hubby, and then weather and steps. This is the steps, and then this is the weather, and then this would be like what I felt that day or something. Then this is books, and then this is to buy. And I felt like that was working. So I was like, I don't have a checklist layout, so I'm gonna just use a vertical because it's the same shit. It's the same thing. Literally. So I have my activities, things that we're gonna do that week. So any stuff. So like I go to volleyball on Thursdays, and then my son has karate on Thursdays, and hubby sometimes has stuff to do. I know he has to work on Saturdays. I just joined a volleyball league, so I have practice on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I mean, games on Saturdays. So that's where I would be writing this. And then my work visits would also go on the top. My work visits also go on this, although I have a separate planner for work, but they do go here because this is, again, my overview. Um, and then this is my to-do list. And then this would be the weather in the bottom, the steps, and then I really need to figure out what I'm going to use for the middle. This is the books that I'm reading for the week, and this is to buy. Perfect. So yeah, I'll probably put like one quote or like I am quote or motivational quote or something like that per day. I don't know yet. But yeah, that is my catch-all. That is planner number 3. So overview, my sons, and Power 5. And the Power 5 would have like trackers in it. So, but I don't count trackers as a planner. I count it as like a journaling thing. So, all right. So this is one of my favorite planners. It's my finance one. I used to use a classic, but now I'm using a big. And I like it because I make my own inserts. I don't have any right now, but I can show you the cover. I made this cover on Canva, and then um, I made the back. Lord, and I made the back on Canva as well. And I just like really like using the big because when I make my inserts, it's easier to just print it out and punch it and put it in the planner. That's it. This one I have to resize it, find the paper, do all this other stuff. Like it's just more work, and I don't want to. I need to make my life easier in 2026, not harder. So for 2026, I am still going to be using a vertical. What I usually do is I write down like what I have in each bank account, what I buy, and I think I'm gonna do my cash envelopes here. So that's how I'm gonna use it. And then my actual insert says like has a monthly overview about like bills that I paid, how much I get paid every paycheck, my goals, and all that other stuff. So there's that. And then I have a gas tracker that I'm also gonna print out and my credit score stuff. I think I just have to sit down and reflect on what I'm really going to use because I have some inserts in here that I might not need. That's why it looks so bulky. Um, like I have my no spend for all the months and I have them all over the place. And then I have my annual finance review. I have this from the Budget Mom. I love using the Budget Mom. Yearly balance, yearly spending, credit score tracker. She has one as well. I might use that one actually. Side hustle tracker, and then I don't really have debt like that, just my Easy Pass. But other than that, and then I have notes, and then here are my savings challenges. So what I did was for these saving challenges, I literally just found them on online, and I took a picture and I just printed it. So that's why it looks the way it looks. And it's just a bunch of different. That's from the budget one. It's just a bunch of different savings trackers. That's how I'm gonna sit down and be like, okay, what am I truly saving for? And then I'll bring that in. And I really want to do the $5 and the $20 challenge. Um, but yeah, so I'm excited. I'm gonna start doing this next year as well. Um, and yeah, so that's my finance. All right, so far we have finance, sun, overview, and power five. So four. In my catch-all, I did have my food log, but I stopped using it. But I have to start continuing to use it again because it's becoming a problem. I keep eating stuff and it's not affecting me in the way, and I'm trying to go vegan or like slowly trying to become vegetarian to then turn into vegan. So I want to write down how the food affects me, and I also want to do a monthly meal plan, which I'm actually very excited about. So I know this says December, but we all know that January starts on the 1st. And so the way that I did that was that way. So what I'm going to do, I had a color block layout, which had six. So I usually do breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, or dinner drinks, whatever drinks I had. And I put the time. And I used to have another thing where I used to just write down how it affected me. So that's where this little black notebook comes in. And I'm going to write down how it affects me when I get my hemorrhoids and all that, like just a food journal. So when I go to the doctor, I can bring these two things and I can like write, like really tell my nutritionist, like, this is what's up. This is what's happening. So this is not really an added to 2025. I just stopped using it after like October, November, something like that. So that's what, one, two, three, four, five. This will be the fifth one. And I'm not going to Frankenplan in 2025, 2026. I'm not going to Frankenplan in 2026. I'm going to use these as is. That's why I got the rings on them and everything. Like, I'm going to take one out, put one back, and I'm going to keep them open. So, like, my mother see that we in January and we on this day, and it's going to be like this. And all I got to do is just go like that and take it out. Like, And so, yeah, I'm going to just have a bunch of open planners on my desk. I'm okay with that. So that's 5, right? I am adding a, it's not really I've tried this before. I think I'm going to add a faith journal. Um, I bought a printable that has like 365 days, and it has highlights and prompts and like Genesis and all that other stuff and all the other books and all the other chapters and stuff like that. I call them chapters because it's a book. Um, and so yeah, I just want to like glide into my faith in 2026. Like just make time for my faith that I do not have at all. Like I'm literally a beginner. So if you have any tips, please send them my way. I do have a Bible. I have devotionals. I have a lot of them. I have journals. I take a little notebook with me every time I attend service. I don't attend every week. Um, and yeah, so I'm gonna with this journal. This is another journal. I'm going to have a dot grid, I believe, to write down like the prompts and stuff like that because I don't want to have it in a disk bound. This is just to keep everything and if I want to add. But I also did follow the Little Faith blog, so I might do that as well and just like one day do that or in the morning do the Little Faith and then I do the prompts and stuff like that. So this is a journal which I'm now going to put my journals here. So I don't add, these are not planners to me. These are planners. So also, I'm also adding gratitude journal, gratitude log, gratitude. I'm going to write what I'm thankful for every day starting in January. And I used to do this before and then I stopped. So I'm going to write the things I'm grateful for every day. And that's self explanatory. Okay, we are moving on to, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 so far, right? We're counting. Um, where's my other one? Ugh. This is gonna be a work in progress, just like myself in 2026. This is gonna be, I want this to be an exercise steps wellness tracker type of thing. Where it's gonna capture the workout that I did, or if I went to Zumba, to the YMCA or whatever. And then this is a dashboard. That's the only thing I'm worried about because it's dashboard layout. So I'm gonna write down the steps here. I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna write the steps here. And then I'm gonna do the type of workout and how many minutes I did of it. And then here I would write down like how I felt that day. Sometimes I have my hemorrhoids, sometimes my back hurts, sometimes, it's life be life and, I'm over 30. So I'm just like, I'm over 30, over 40. I'm over 30, under 40. So yeah, there be some pains that is just be unexplainable sometimes. I'm just like, what the fudge? And so I have to talk to my doctor about it. So I have to like write down the days that I have those. So that's what this page is going to be about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, espérate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 7th. Right? There's a 7th. And then we have this one, right? But wait for it, because I had a plan and I don't know if it's going to work. So this started off as a fitness thing, right? Like it has like the fitness, mind you, I just told you I have a whole wellness fitness planner thing. But this one, like I feel like it has it has waist tips. I'm not gonna do it every day because that's wild. Like eso es una locura. I usually do it every week. I weigh myself every Monday. Um, but I like this because it has like a start, a goal weight, a goal date, end date, like all that. And it has a monthly, right? Nutrition goals and fitness goals, right? So I can write those down. And then it just has like a fitness tracker. So like I guess this is the before or like this is the after. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that out. So it says fitness tracker and it has like a little selfie thing. And it says weight, arms, chest, waist, hips, thighs. And then it says I did it. And then it has motivational quote. So I'm guessing this is the beginning. And then this is the reflection because it says moving forward, high five. So any wins and yay me. So this is the reflection and this is the before is what I'm thinking. Who the knows? Because, you know. And then it's just that same thing every month. So that's why I was like, I can't really like use this as a weekly because no tiene, no me deja. Like it's just literally a monthly. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just use it as that. Then I go and I'm like, I need another tracker for self-care. So I want to write down one thing that I did for myself that day, whether it was watching TV, playing video games, coloring. It has to be off screen type of shit because I'm tired of the scrolling. The doom scrolling is just so bad. So I'm going to write down one self care thing that I did for that day. And it's going to be my self care tracker. And I had one before, I had one for my circle, for like my girls, and I want to do this for myself. So 2026 is my selfish year. Yeah. It's the year that I learned to love my myself, my body, everything about myself. So I'm excited. I also turned my favorite number. Yay! I'm so excited. It's double digits. Um, and then apparently there's another one. Yo tengo tres, el diablo. This one is also a monthly, and I was gonna use it for something, probably like movies and TV shows that I watch, um, or books that I read, but I already have the book tracker, so I don't know. But these are just monthlies. Is basically what I'm saying. So this is three different monthlies, like 3 years worth of monthlies. Like that's all I'm saying. So I don't really want to count this as a tracker. This will be like more of a journal because it's tracking different things. You feel me? It's like the year in pixels. So this is gonna go in the journal section. In the journal section. um, and then I have three more. So I have this one, and this one, and this. See, and this one. But I don't know if I should mention this one. So the daily grind. You know what? We gonna save you for last, baby girl, because you a whole story. All right, so I was watching planner videos. This is why I like. I sometimes like watching them, but then I'm like, I don't like watching them because they give me more shit to like take out. But I did this video back in like October. So since October, I've been watching like planner lineup videos. Because what else is there to do? Um, so I got this idea from a YouTuber. She's female. I really don't remember her name. Like, I really don't. But she had this thing where she wrote down, it was in a, what is this? Oh, this was my favorite. She had a vertical and she wrote down three different lists. Like, she wrote down different lists in each box. And I found that so like great, and I was like, oh, I can do that every day. Like I can have something different every day. But then I'm like, I'm gonna have that in a book bound, like in a dot grid or in a line journal, which I do have a lot of those. Like have a lot of blank notebooks, so I'm just gonna use that as that in the day that I want to, so I don't have to like, feel like I didn't use it or whatever. I did recently watch another video, another planner lineup video, um about this woman who uses, like, she has a planner for her symptoms, and she uses a horizontal and she writes down how she felt. And she, like, one thing that like stood out was the tabs that she has. So she has daily symptoms, she had something else, like she had tabs in the top, but she used the horizontal to write down how she felt every day. And I feel like that's what I need, and like in link to this one, to like my exercises and how I feel after my exercises, before my exercises, once I wake up, all that. And I really need to like journal it out and have it be in a place that like I also track my symptoms. Like I have a lot of migraines. I had to actually go to a neurologist, and I now have to take magnesium something, and B2, B12, B12. I think it's B12. Yeah, I take a lot. I have to take iron because I have anemia. So like, I just want to track when are the headaches, where are the headaches, because sometimes it's so bad that, and that's why I know it's migraine. It's so bad that I have to throw up to make myself feel better, and that'd be like the one in between the nose. Like I hate those. Sometimes I get it on my right side, sometimes my left side, sometimes on my forehead, sometimes on my nose, sometimes like it be just everywhere. Like it just be like hello, and it's just like a nice little surprise. So that day, like when I know I have my headaches, I sometimes can't work because I do work from home and I do work on two screens. So sometimes I do have to call out because it be the pain, it be so strong that I literally cannot focus. I can't be staring at screens all day, and that's what I literally do for work. So I have to take a step back unless I have a visit. But then that's another thing because then I have to drive and stop and use. I have to listen to music when I drive. So I just be taking the whole day. I'll be like, fuck this, and taking the day off. So all that to say, I really liked her idea, and she called it her symptoms planner, and that's what this is going to be for me, my symptoms planner. Um, I am going to write down how I feel every day. I have my headaches, I have my migraines. I have to take vitamins every day. I have hemorrhoids, so I have to eat more fiber, unfortunately. um, so that's why I want to transition to like veganism, because it's like, okay, I want to take care of my body. I need more whole foods in order to use the bathroom like a regular person. But yeah. So that is gonna be this planner. It was supposed to be planner lists, but again, like I'm gonna change them. Bro, the one time that I have the time to myself and my kid is not here intentionally, and I intentionally took this time to record, is the one time that my phone is running out of storage. The fudge. All right, so that's gonna be my symptoms tracker. So now I gotta hurry up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 so far. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That's 4. Ahí están 4. 8. Moving on to this is supposed to be my work. So, I wanted to use this for work, and I might still because I do need I do need a monthly, but I don't know if this is big enough to like write down like I'll probably write down the kids' names or whatever and like minors' names, and then like obviously I won't be showing this on camera because that's PII, HIPAA. um, so I'll probably put the kids' names here and then when I called them, because that's literally all I need the monthly for, so I don't have to buy one. So I told my sister, I was like, I don't want to use my happy planner stuff for work. Like I'm just gonna use crappy dappy planner, whatever. So, but this works because I can use each week as their names. So I can put like Juan, Miguel, Angelito, Gabriel, and just put what I got to do for each person, which is, it helps me more than just creating a to-do list. So, and I have every month in here. So this is my work planner. This doesn't count, but I guess 9. I don't want to count it because I'm like, I don't use it on the weekends. I already went over that one. This is an undated horizontal, so if I need any more space or I would like to use a undated one, I can use that one. So this is attached to the work one. And last but not least, honorary mention, the daily grind. So the daily grind is a go no show, no show type of planner. Like I bought the first off, I bought the covers. I bought I bought the pumpkin one. I went crazy because I was like, I need a goal planner. Oh, this is my goal planner. Ah, I said I didn't have a goal planner. This is the beginning pages of it, right? And then this is the month. So I've been like really, really not great with my goals. Like it's been like a tra la 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 la. Like you see that I've only used those 2 pages. Like yo comencé. Oh, mira. I have that one and that one, and yeah, that one. That one's supposed to go on the top, but I use it every month to see my stuff. So I have that and I have other months. Then I have the content machine. So I'm like, do I need a social media calendar? Because I have this. So I want to build my financial coaching business and I want to build YouTube. I want to like just have people be here for the journey. So I have another YouTube that I created and I have this one for my planners. So, and my coaching business is on Instagram and maybe TikTok. I'm not sure yet because I'm a millennial. I use Instagram, but I know that the people are more on TikTok. So I don't know. So I just have to like I was answering questions and stuff like that. Like these are my passions, my skills that I have. Um, and then that's it. So I have to sit down and like really hone in because this will be my content planner. But I'm also creating a content planner on Notion. So I don't know which is gonna work better because paper has not worked out for me so far. So I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna try it. So yeah, I guess this is my goal planner. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 10 planners for 2026. Um, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, a thumbs up. Wow, 10 planners for 2026. I want to say that it's like January is going to be a rough draft of how my year's going to go. Like I want to say, let me get off. All right. So I was like, let me get to the actual like person so I can talk and chat with you guys. I haven't done this in a while. So this lineup, these 10 planners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These 10 planners are going to be like a roadmap to what I actually want to use. So it's gonna be 10 now, but that first week or that second week of January, I could be like, you know what, this is not working or this is too much for me, and I might change it. This is my lineup for right now, December 28th, December 28th, 2025. This is my lineup for 2026. I'm not saying that I'm going to stay with the same lineup through January 2026 to December 2026. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this is my lineup today. I'm hoping that it's my lineup for the year of 2026, but I'm not going to, I'm not gonna pout and cry if it don't work, is what I'm saying. So if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, hopefully, I will attempt. This iPhone storage is really pissing me off. So, as I was saying, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and follow. I will attempt to, I guess, post more. I'm going to be posting more on my other YouTube because I'm starting it up and stuff. But I'm going to see if I could create an Instagram for my planners. I used to have one before, but then I stopped. And I also used to like post my YouTube videos there as well. So I might do that again. Here's to praying and hoping that I do say what I'm gonna do in 2026. But that is all. Have a lovely Sunday. Have a lovely start of your week. And Happy New Year. Christmas already passed. So Happy New Year. And I'll see you next year. Bye.